Alright guys, I'm going to do an unboxing and install of this bathroom towel rack. Reese is wanting a towel rack in there in the bathroom, so I got one on Amazon. If you're looking at this one, I'll put the link in the description. And this thing is super light. When I first opened it up, I just didn't actually think it was the rack. It came in a bigger box. Like that's all that comes in there. Comes in a little bag, it looks like. Pull it out. Alright, looks like it came with some nail glue, some 3M, looks like maybe double-sided tape, and anchors and screws, depending on how you're going to be putting that on. Adhesive support tapes. Looks like they came with a couple of those before. And installation instructions right there. If you guys need more time, just pause it. Like some other hardware. More anchors and screws, and looks like some caps for them. Yeah, this thing is crazy light. I don't know how that's going to come out there. Oh yeah, so it's going to mount to the wall, and then this will flip up, and then you also have your hangers that'll slide across there. Oh, yeah, it's way light. Oh, and then it has also that little bar underneath there. Thing's a little loose there. There's a Allen screw on that needs to be pushed out and pushed back in. I'll hold that tight. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and find out where I'm gonna mount this and go ahead and mount it. Guess I'll go ahead and show you guys what I did, because it did fall out, just in case it happens to you. Somehow that one had come out, but there's little Allen wrenches holes here. I just loosened this one up, put it back in there, and then put that Allen wrench back in. Looks like it popped off of there. So if you're having that problem, all these have little Allen wrench holes. You're going to need a tiny one. Alright, I wanted to go over the screws really fast before I start hanging it up. There was one bag that came with drywall only, and it came with these little screws and some anchors. On one side, when I screw it to, I got a stud, so I am going to start with a stud to make sure I have one side that has a nice firm foundation to hold it to the wall, and then the other side I'm actually going to be using these. And then the other set of screws came with these little caps and these little things. I'm going to go ahead and use these screws even when I do it to this side. But on the other side, I'm also still going to be using this. And hopefully I can hit a stud. And then they have these things to cover up the screw holes. You put that in there, and then you put it in there, and these screws have a thread to run these caps over the top. And that little rubber thingy, the gasket thingy, I'm putting it in there, it's giving it some pressure so it doesn't fall off of there. So it'll stick on there like that, and then when it's in the wall, like so, you won't see it, and you'll see that this thing instead. So I'm going to go ahead and use these screws with that to give it that look. On this side, I'm just going to go straight into the stud. Hopefully I can get through the drywall and get some of the stud. And then on the other side, I'll be using this anchor and using it. It'll be like that. Okay guys, you want to find at least one stud. This is a bathroom one, so they expect you not to hold too much weight. That's why they also gave you some anchors, but I still recommend at least getting one stud. If you can get both of them on the stud, that would be perfect. But I used a magnet, and I go along here, and I find a screw that holds the drywall up. That tells me that there's probably a stud here. I already marked it. And then I went on down, found another one here. So I know that there's a stud right here. On my other side, I found it right here. So I'm not going to get it into another stud, because my stud's right here. So I'm only going to do one. But if you're going to be planning on putting some heavy stuff here, you might have to figure out something else. We're just going to be putting towels and hanging up stuff here. So this is going to be one side is going to hold it firm, and then the other side is just going to have those anchors. This is why they're probably giving you those tape to hold it, which I'm not going to go ahead and use. Yeah, one side holding. I'm going to go ahead and level it. That doesn't look level to me, does it? Level might be a little off.
That's good.
Showing that's level right there.
Yeah, that's good.
Right there. Level. Then I just need the pencil. Get it in there. That's where I need to put my fingers in at. Alright. That's going to be hard, so I'm going to go ahead and pre-drill a hole in it. And then put those anchors in there. Make sure I'm hitting that hole right. Looks good. That looks really good. Get a different drill. go. Anchors are going right in. Alright, got that side done. Just gotta get this top one in now. And if you're having problems like I am, you can actually take this off with an Allen wrench, remove this, and then do it. There we go. Let's see without popping those in. And I'm just gonna use that rubber, put it in there on that cap, so then you can't see those screws. If you use other screws, it could go in there and you probably won't see it anyways, you'll just see the hole. Since they had it this way, I'm going to head and use them. If they're there, that one needs to be screwed in a little bit farther. Okay, that's up and done. Take my magnet back off of there. Folds up, so if you're in an area, in a tight spot where you can't use it all the time, you can fold it up. You can see that it's actually pretty close to the wall. Also has this little thing to hang a towel. We have it right in front of our shower, right here. So it'd be nice to get out and have more hangers. You can see we only have one right now. So hopefully this works out. We can also stack some towels up here, hang it. Then we have little hooks here. Hopefully any of you guys are looking for a rack and you guys like this one. And hopefully I've helped how to install it. It feels pretty sturdy. That's pretty snug. So hopefully this helps, guys. Okay, there's a little view of what it looks like with stuff hanging on it. We threw some towels on there. You see it doesn't stick out of the wall too far for our little walkway.